Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides, and I am back here at Montu Motors in Oldsmar, Florida. They continue to just allow Raiti's Rides full access to vehicles, and what I have for you is probably one of the most iconic vehicles of all time. This is a 1993 Toyota Supra twin turbo. This is going to have that 2JZ. This is going to have the big wing. And on top of it, it's got that JDM flare with that right-hand drive. So I definitely want to give a big shout out to Sam and everybody here at Montu Motors, because guess what? Stay tuned. We're going to be driving this car. Right-hand drive, unbelievable. So anyways, 1990s was a wonderful time to be a car lover, a car enthusiast. You had Nissan with the 300ZX twin turbo. You had Toyota with the Toyota Supra twin turbo, Mazda RX-7 twin turbo, and then that one car, that Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4, which was a twin turbo, all-wheel drive car, four-wheel steering with active aero. Going to this car though, you really have the pinnacle, really the one that everybody lusts after, because this is going to have that 2JZ engine. And what's wonderful is this has recently been brought to the United States, came off the truck not too long ago, and here I am to bring it to you. Let's go ahead and start from the front. So right off the bat, what I love about a lot of the cars that Montu Motors brings over is you're going to get some of that extra JDM flair. So you can see right off the bat, this is not a stock nose Supra. This has that really aggressive, really flared out with a huge open area to cool that radiator. This is what's interesting about these cars, is that somebody loved and cared about this car over in Japan and put some touches that you just can't find here in the United States with the United States imported Supras. Very, very cool. I've always been a fan of the headlight pods on these cars. Even today, in the year 2018, wonderful, wonderful look. I love all the scooping, and like I said, just really makes this car look aggressive. It's like I could see this flying down a straightaway of Suzuka racetrack, or even the 24 Hours of Le Mans, which guess what? The Toyota Supra did race at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, believe it or not. So let's go ahead and take a look at the side. What I do like about this is that it has the stock Toyota Supra wheels. So as you can see, this is the 16-inch wheel. Great shape. You got to remember, guys, this car is 25 years old. That's probably older than some of the people watching this video. So really cool that not only the wheels stock, but they're in great shape. Not a lot of nicks, not a lot of damage. And this is what Montu Motors tries to find, are these examples that they know people are going to be really, really proud to display, proud to drive, proud to take anywhere. But very, very nice touch here. I love the way the fender comes down, and then this lower sill panel that's been added. This is going to tie in that whole frontal nose area with the sill panel, and it goes all the way back to the scoop, which is really cool. Some of these kits, it eliminates the scoop. I like the way that it has the scoop still, and it's even more aggressive. Really balances out the whole car. And what's also cool about it having stock wheels is that, guess what? If you don't like them, you could put now whatever you want. And it's a really, really nice touch to have the original wheels. Let's go ahead and take a look out back. Here it is, one of the most iconic pieces of any car in history, that Toyota Supra rear wing. Tom, let them see this really cool. This is a Japanese parking permit. How cool is that? And that's what's really neat about these cars, is when they bring them over, you're gonna find certain things on them or inside of them that are specific to Japan. Just gives it that authenticity that you're not gonna find in an American modeled Toyota Supra. What I love about the back is that they kept it stock. I love the look, the wing, the taillight housings, very, very clean. And you can see this one with its stock exhaust. So this one has been loved over the years, and it is still in close to stock formation, which is very nice on these cars, because I'll be honest, as these cars have gone through time, because of the whole Fast and Furious movement and all that, a lot of people have chopped these things up have modified them in ways that I question myself sometimes when I'm looking at it. What am I looking at? But this is a very, very well done car, and it's perfect in black. Speaking of the historical wing, let's go take a look at that historical, legendary 2JZ. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, there it is, that legendary 2JZ engine, 3-liter twin turbo. What I love about underneath this hood is that it is stock. Look at it. It is so clean for a 25-year-old car. Like I keep saying, these are the examples that Montu brings for you. Very, very wonderful. Here's something that I've learned over the years. You want to see this. You want to see this stock radiator housing. The reason why with the fan is because this is going to get maximum flow to cool this 3-liter turbocharged engine. Now, one thing you should be aware of with the JDM model, it does actually have less horsepower. It's got about 290 horsepower compared to the US version that has 320. Just something to be aware, but I don't really think you're going to notice it that much, especially with how these engines perform. Another thing you can see is they went with a nice coilover setup. This is something adjustable, but I'm telling you, I could eat my dinner off this engine. Tom, go ahead and show them the turbo back there. Look, you can see the turbo housing. Very, very cool. This is what I love about cars, guys. I like to see things that are just so legendary, so historical. Toyota Supra. Check out the VIN tag here. Look at the Japanese writing here. How cool is that? This thing is right from Japan, driven over there the last 25 years, and now it's here in sunny Oldsmar, Florida. Engine's great. Let's go take a look at that spotless interior, because I bet you it's going to surprise you. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, here I am sitting inside this 1993 Toyota Supra 2JZ. Look how clean it is. Stock dash and everything. These are stock seats. Very, very well loved and well cared for. It's all about the driver here. You can see how much open space the passenger has. Here on the driver's side, it's nothing but the business. Everything is just tilted. All the AC controls, radio controls, and there's a wonderful 6-speed manual transmission. Very, very slick, very, very crisp, very, very nice. I am really impressed with how well this car is set up. I don't know how much you can see over there. Why don't you come around? We'll have Tom show you what am I experiencing on the business side of things. Come on over and check it out. All right, guys, so here I am behind the wheel of this 93 Supra. You can see right off the bat, you got that huge tachometer, almost 7,000 RPM red line there, smack dab in the center. You got your coolant gauge, you got the speedometer over to the left. Remember, it's gonna be that kilometers per hour. Like I was saying, you see how all the controls here, AC, everything is tilted. You have that wonderful shifter, and then the pedals, very, very nicely placed. Here's the brake, and look, I'm able to heel-toe downshift with no issues whatsoever. Why more cars today can't have the pedals properly placed is beyond me. You have a very nice leather-wrapped, simple steering wheel, no radio controls, no talking on the phone, none of that garbage. Cruise control, there's nothing there. Simplicity is what I love about these cars, and that's what the performance is. It's all about that simplistic, nothing more than what you need, exactly what you want to have. I love just the feel of it, the size, no flat bottom. Oh well, who cares? I'm behind the wheel of a right-hand drive Supra. Speaking of that, we are taking this for a spin. Guys, here we are inside this 93 JDM Toyota Supra. Big Guns McGee.
What's up, guys?
Tom Motioner here with us.
Here I am.
It's cool to have him in front of the camera with me. It's cool to share this experience. You know, Tom was telling me growing up, this was one of those cars. You know, I was a junior in high school when this car came out, so I definitely was drooling all over this car. But you, with video games and Xbox and Need for Speed and all that stuff, you played it, and now we're in it.
Need for Speed Underground. This was a car.
I mean, we're in a JDM legend, a 93 Toyota Supra, right-hand drive, 2JZ, great shape. I want to give a huge thank you to Sam and everybody at Montu Motors. Definitely want to check out their website, their Facebook, their Instagram, their YouTube channel. They got lots of great footage, lots of great cars, and if there's something that you want you don't see, give them a call. They have people that will find it for you. So we're gonna go ahead and roll on out. Remember, first gear is up and to the left. I'm on the right-hand side of the car, and here we go in a 2JZ Supra. The sound, I mean, the shifter is so perfect. Yes,
right
look at this thing.
Oh my god.
Very smooth. The car's very tight. We just went over those railroad tracks. It doesn't shake. Remember, this is a 25-year-old car, Tom. 25 years. This car's older than you.
It is older than me.
It's older than you. So
I can't be imported.
Yes, that's right. Yes, you can't be bought. Well, maybe you can.
Depends what car you're gonna give me.
So here we are rolling out. I mean, rear-wheel drive, 6-speed transmission. I mean, it just pulls all the way up to Redline. I mean, it's amazing, 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 amazing car. This is the first time I've ever driven a Supra.
Yes.
Of any year.
Of any year.
And definitely not the most legendary, that 93.
Right-hand drive.
Yes. I mean, this is just so... Listen to the sound. You love that sound, Tom? Oh my God, it's... I feel comfortable as can be. I feel like I'm in almost like a brand new car.
And that's
I really am.
You guys will probably notice I keep looking for the rear view because I'm on the left side of the car and I can't see anything.
I mean,
it's for him.
Handles nice and tight. It's really, really wonderful. I mean, we're in third gear. It just pulls all the way up to Redline.
Oh my God.
Fourth gear. I mean, you hear the turbo spool. We're zooming.
Cruising.
We're zooming.
Guys, no shake, no rattle, no bouncing.
Honestly.
It's quiet. The AC is on.
AC's on.
It's phenomenal.
This car's got those nice coilovers, and the engine is stock. So that's what's really wonderful about it, is that if you want to go ahead and do your modifications, do it. But to be honest with you, this car needs nothing. It needs nothing. I mean, I'm driving down the road and I got people looking at us because not only are we in a Supra, a 93 Supra, a right-hand drive Supra.
He's on the other side of the car.
I mean, it's just crazy. Sam, thank you so much for allowing Raity's Rides this. You know, you already saw, if you haven't seen our other review of the 93 Lancer Evo 1, definitely check that out. My first time in a right-hand drive car, driving it, this Supra just tops it. I mean, it's the cherry on top. Everything wonderful. It's exactly what we expected.
It's just phenomenal.
And it's just crazy to be on the right-hand side. The steering is very tight. I let go. Look, we're going straight still. The brakes, nice and solid. They really make sure that they bring some good stuff over.
Yeah, and guys, check out their website. Actually, their Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of that. But if you see something that you like and they don't have, or vice versa, or whatever, let them know. Say, I want a 93. It has to be 25 years or older.
That's the only catch.
Yeah.
So very soon, those R33s are going to be able to legally import. Eventually, the one that everybody drools over, the R34. Plus, there's a lot of other cars. You know, Subaru. This is where Subaru really starts to come into play with the WRX and the STI as the years go by. These are cars that we never were able to enjoy. All right, guys, I'm telling you, watch out. There's a cop over there. This car is just so smooth. It's everything. I'm telling you. I know I've already said this. It's everything I thought it would be. And the only thing that I'm shocked is how well I'm driving a right-hand drive car. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be this easy, and it really isn't, because what's cool, all the gears are in the same place. You just got to get used to this hand doing the shifting. I think what was worse was the turn signals. The turn signal was worse because it's on the right-hand side and not the left-hand side.
You go for the normal side, you're getting windshield wipers on dry windshields. But we learned that in the Evo, though. So
yeah, we drove that Evo first, for sure. And if you haven't seen that video, that 93 JDM Evo, you got, and that's the funny thing, is that I've actually had people saying, hey, why don't you drive the cars more? Well, guess what? Not only are we just driving a car, we're driving a right-hand drive Supra. 93. 93 imported. This thing was just imported about a week ago, came off the truck.
And guys, it's rock solid.
It really is. I mean, even over the bumps for a car that is 25 years old, it's unbelievable. And that's what's great about this car is, you know, you can take it. It could be your little cream puff of a car. If
spotless. Honestly, it's phenomenal. Seats are super comfortable. No, they're not Recaros. They're not Sparcos. They're just stock 93 Supra seats.
And they're nice.
And they're very comfortable.
Yeah.
The carpeting's clean. Yeah. Original carpets, everything. Floor mats, the leather, the
back
stitching,
seat.
Everything. It's awesome.
And it's just cool to look out the rearview mirror and see that big, huge wing back there. And you know what? You know what's funny is, you would think, guys, that it blocks your views. It does not block your view. It doesn't.
It's really streamlined.
Because what it is it's pitched at the back, and that really just gets it out of your way. It's not that bad. And I know if I had a Supra, I'd be leaving it on there for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why you take it off, but
everything is perfectly laid out. Tom, you really don't have much to look at over there when it comes to controls. But
it's different. It's very different. You think that there's extra stuff like the glove compartments and stuff, but that's how it is on the right side. You're just not used to on the left. But talk about the tack right in the middle.
Yeah, the tachometer right there in the middle. Even though this is stock shift knob, I like the size. I like the way it feels in the palm of my hand. The throws are short. Remember, it is 93, so they're not going to be super duper short like some cars today, but you could easily, I'm sure, get a short throw shifter for this car and make it even shorter. But it is so crisp, so mechanical. It's got the good old-fashioned e-brake. You know, you don't have any electronic gizmos. It really, the 90s were a time where we were really transitioning with cars, and some amazing cars existed that it's never gonna be like that. Yeah, we may have cars that have 800 horsepower and all that great stuff with the Demon, but the feel, there's a certain feel you get with this that, I mean, it just goes.
These are for driving. So Joe, I'm sure he's going to talk about the steering wheel. There's no buttons. There's no cruise control.
Nothing.
There's no all this Bluetooth crap. Nothing.
Yeah, radio controls.
It's not flat bottom. It's just a steering wheel.
You have a horn. Yeah. That's what you got.
And it's cool. This car is for driving. It's phenomenal.
Phenomenal car. Great in the black color. People are looking left and right at us. It really is just a wonderful experience. And this is why I'm so grateful for Sam to open up the doors. And I'm gonna zoom now, I gotta go. I mean, it is unbelievable. It gets up and goes, man.
Yes.
That fourth gear pull.
The 2JZ.
2JZ, so smooth.
Phenomenal.
So smooth, so legendary. I'm in love with this car. I'm in love with this car. I know I say that about every car, but that's my thing. I do love, like I keep telling you, I love them all. If I could have one of each, I would. I really, really would. And this would definitely be one in my collection. Smooth. The car, the way that the car is set up with the stock wheels and tire setup, because you don't have super low profile, it's very, very smooth over the bumps. I think that's really helping. Clutch pickup, the engagement is really wonderful. It just, I'm telling you, it feels like a newer car, and it didn't take any time to try to figure out. That's what I love about it. I got in and went like I had just driven it yesterday.
You want to go straight again?
Let's go ahead and go straight again.
Let's do it. Of course, we got this 93 Camry in front of us.
Undecided.
Here we go. Now we go.
So I'm going to get on a little bit, all the way up. I mean, wow. Just amazing.
This car moves.
It really does. It downshifts, nice. Heel toe downshifting. The handling is great.
You feel like you're in Need for Speed or one of those games that I used to play as a kid.
It's really wonderful,
crazy.
Tom. Isn't it wonderful, Tom? I mean, look at this thing. Holy shit.
God.
Oh my God. Sorry, kids that are watching.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, like the steering feel, you don't get that anymore because this has the good old-fashioned hydraulic steering. It's not fancy electric. It's none of that fancy stuff, and it just gives you a driving feel that you can't get on new cars today. You just don't get it. It seems like something was lost in translation, and it's gone forever, unfortunately. But you can go to Montu Motors and get a little bit of that past to park in your garage and enjoy whenever you want, whether you just want it to be a weekend cruiser or you want it to be more
of a show.
You
car
can enjoy that car every single day, and it's wonderful.
And after watching this video, if maybe this one might still be for sale. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, right
So,
now it is
let 'em know.
available. So if this is one that interests you, give Sam a call, Montu Motors. You definitely want to let them know you saw it on Raity's Rides, and they will take really, really good care of you. And if you have any questions you want to ask me about the car, go ahead, leave it in that comment section. You can send me an email at my Raity's Rides Gmail account, and I'll take care of it that way. But anyways, we're almost back to Montu Motors. I want to thank definitely Tom for sharing this experience with me, and we will catch you in a second.
All right, guys, it's been one hell of a day here at Montu Motors in Oldsmar, Florida. I got to give a huge shout out to Sam and everybody here. Unbelievable that they just open up the doors. I fall in love with this car, and they're like, hey, do you want to drive it? Of course I want to drive it, and I want to bring it to you guys. If these are the types of cars you like to see on Raity's Rides, those legendary JDM cars, leave a comment in that comment section. Check out my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts. All Raity's Rides are original content all the time. Make sure you get yourself a Raity's Rides t-shirt. We're going to the top. Like I said before, I used to know where I was going. I knew it was going somewhere, but now I know where it's going. We're going right to the top. Quality daily uploads every single day. I have a variety. There really is nobody else out there on YouTube doing daily quality videos with the variety that you guys love every single day. So if you have not hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you are a subscriber, thank you. I am so grateful for you to be part of this journey with me, part of the Raity's Rides family. You guys leave some great comments. You help one another out. It is quite happy to see that we have some of the least amount of negative comments I think of any YouTube channel, and I'm very proud of that because it just shows the quality of people that are watching Raity's Rides. Definitely want to give a big huge shout out to Big Guns McGee, Tom Moschner. I'm telling you, it's great to share this with him. Like I said before, Tom was once my student in high school, and now we're great friends. We shared that passion for cars ever since he was in my classroom, and now I get to actually share the experiences with him going in these cars, meeting great people, really wonderful. So definitely give him a shout out because he's training for that powerlifting competition December 1st. If you know any secret sources to get protein, to get any special workout gear, clothing, let us know. I want to hook Tom up. If you could hook up Tom, that would be amazing. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.